everyone. It's Julia and Megs back again for our Flosstube channel. So thank you for coming back. If you have watched before, or if you're new, we welcome you. This is our Flosstube channel where we talk about cross stitch, knitting, a tiny bit of maybe sewing or quilting. Margaret does needlepoint, so all kinds of good crafts. And today is December 23rd. I am coming from northern Minnesota, so it's already dark here. We're just getting started. It's 5 p.m. here, so my lighting isn't great, but Margaret and I wanted to kind of get a quick catch up in before the holiday, and I'll let Margaret introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Megs. I'm coming to you from the Bay Area in California, so it's still afternoon. The sun came out. It was rainy today, so the sun came out. Yeah, we need it so much, so I don't really complain about it. But yeah, sun's out now, and I'm glad we're catching up. It's been crazy from
super busy.
Thanksgiving and
you have your son's birthday, and it's a busy month. I know. The reason why you're kind of recording a little bit later is I wanted to get a quick walk, and I told Margaret it's warm here because it got up to 30 today, so I wanted to take advantage of it. So because it's gone back and forth. We've had such crazy, because we had those tornadoes last week and like super crazy weather, like everywhere. So but yeah, we hope everyone's doing well, and hopefully everyone gets some crafty downtime at some point during the weekend. So should we dive in a little bit?
Yeah.
What should we start with? You want to start with cross stitch?
Sure. I haven't done, I pulled, there it is. I haven't done much cross stitch. I wanted to work and finish my summer Quaker, which I don't think I've done anything on. So I won't show it. But I did work on the Satsuma sampler. We went away. We went away for Thanksgiving. We took our RV down to Santa Barbara. So I had lots of time to craft, and I love this. It's just so fun. It's cheerful, and I love the bright colors.
I do too.
Kind of that mod Christmas look to it.
I love it. It looks so good.
Yeah.
I keep going back and forth on like how to. So I'm like way behind. I'll probably won't even pick it up again until next Christmas. But I keep seeing different ideas of how to finish it. I saw a couple people do pillows, which I really like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I've gone back and forth of like because I have it started as a full one, and then I saw someone do ornaments with each individual one, so then I was like, well, maybe I should do that, which they were cute. But now I'm back to, I think I will do the full one, but anyway, yes, I've been trying to think of, I don't know, I probably won't do much on it because I didn't get very far, and I'll just wait for next week. Yours looks so good.
That's a good point about how to finish it, because it's actually a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. I mean, this is the top half of it, right? And you can see, like, I did not give myself much room, which I kind of knew going in, since the piece was small. I don't know what I assumed I would frame it, but it's kind of big for like just to
that's what I thought too. I was like, I don't know. Anyway.
Something to think about.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it. I know I went back and forth of like, should I scrap it and then do ornaments? But now I'm back to, okay, no, I'll do it. But I agree. I love the bright colors. I love her style.
Yeah. Me too.
Cool. Anything else? We want to show your needlepoint?
Oh, I will show my needlepoint. So this is a needlepoint I finished ages and ages ago. I was really kicking myself because I think I finished it in like July, and I thought in August, like, I should just drive down to the needlepoint store and drop it off to get finished, because I had 2 ornaments too. And I didn't. So I didn't take them until November. And they told me it might be 6 months before you see them again. So even the good news is, even if I had taken them in August, I still might not have seen them. But I got my finished, my stand-up back.
That looks
so they finished it in a box. I knew I wanted green. I knew I wanted it finished with green. But then they pick a ribbon. I mean, I wasn't super picky, so I let them just pick a ribbon that would work.
It looks so good.
And I'm super happy with how it turned out.
Gosh, that is beautiful. That's
Yeah.
really amazing finishing work too.
Isn't it? I mean, there's just the detail. It might be too
So
close.
detailed. I did not see that because I saw it on Instagram, obviously, and I thought it was an ornament. I didn't realize it was stand up. So that just is really beautiful.
They just did amazing work. I mean, and it's an investment. It's definitely not cheap to
Right.
have it finished. But I mean, it's
It's
kind
like
of
framing. Yeah.
yeah, and it becomes a family heirloom now, right?
I love
So
it.
I think on the back I haven't done it, but I'll make like a little sticker or something so that I can
Yeah.
write the year that I did it and
That is
you know,
gorgeous, Margaret.
put my
I'm
initials. So I'm really
so
happy.
beautiful. Do you remember the pattern name?
Yeah.
Or where did you get it? Maybe it's not a pattern.
I believe I got it from something in Needlepoint in Rittenhouse Square, but
Oh,
it's
in Florida.
Mod Christmas Dove by Maggie Co.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
I keep telling Margaret I
Thank you.
cannot get myself into needlepoint.
But you see,
but
but the thing is, you would love it with the beads and the
I know.
metallic and the different kinds of thread. You would like it.
I know, but I gotta.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
Can't start.
Too many other projects, honestly.
So I'll have Margaret, when she does our editing, I'll have her put a picture, and I finished my Mill Hill Cardinal wreath, which we just spent the last 2 days with my in-laws. So I gave it to my mother-in-law for Christmas, which that was super fun. It was one of their 6x6s. And then I used one of the Mill Hill frames as well.
It looks so pretty.
It was fun.
Really pretty.
I did learn that the Mill Hill frames don't come with any of the hardware. So I had to figure that out, which it's not that it's hard, but
just getting it.
Just a learning experience.
Yeah.
And then I used, then I also gave her, I think I showed this ornament last time. It was it was cardinals, and it's a Mill Hill kit again. And it's cardinals. I can't remember the name of it, but cardinals in a birdhouse. So I kind of had that as her little gift tag. So yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was cute. So that was fun. So that's been my main thing I was working on. And it's, even those little 6x6s, it's like, it doesn't seem like that much, but it's pretty putsy, especially that one where there's a lot of color changes and a lot of different beads. And
yeah.
So I was working on that. And then my 10-year-old had started another ornament, and she kind of, like Margaret and I were talking about this, our 10-year-olds kind of peter out. They like get going on something and then they peter out, but I just finished him. So I just finished him yesterday, finished stitching. And so I just need to cut him out and put the backing on. So maybe
let me get some really well.
Let me get a backing. Let me get something to hold it up to. Yeah. So this is a Mill Hill. It's another Mill Hill, right? So sorry, I'm not very well organized. Yeah.
He turned out so well.
Yeah. So that was kind of fun. He was super fun. So it's a little Mill Hill kit, and then you do this like little bow at the end, and then little treasures. And
cute.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Good.
So he's been through the ringer a little bit because carrying him around. But once I just cut him out. And I was just telling Margaret, I love how quick these can finish. That you can just put the sticky, like the felt on them, and they're done. And it doesn't require any additional.
The sticky felt from Michael's or where Joanne, because then you don't even have to deal with glue.
I know, it was like
so easy.
Because that's one thing I'm just like, I don't know if I'll be great at, is actually finish ornaments, but I love these. That's why I love these Mill Hill ones.
Yeah,
so fun. And then just yesterday, I finished that one yesterday, and then I just started. This is from Satsuma Street, so same designer of the Noel stitch along. This is one of her ornaments. So this is tree topper.
I love that one.
So I just started him yesterday. Today, let's get him.
Just yesterday, and you're that far? Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Sorry, the colors aren't great, but it's very bright and cheery, bright green.
Yeah.
And pinks, like her stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that. And then there's all these fun. It's not as bead intensive, I don't think, as the Mill Hills.
Yeah. It's a little bigger too, though. Excuse me.
It's bigger. And then these are like, oh gosh, my lighting is so bad. I'm sorry. I'll have to remember after to do this better in the daytime, but.
Oh, cute. Oh, it has sequins.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. So maybe I'll get that. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of going fast on it. So
yeah,
maybe I'll get it done. What else? I did start a Prairie Schooler. Santa. So that's actually the 2021 one.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah. And I think this is an old 28 count even weave that I had. And here he is.
Oh, he's turning out really well.
Yeah. So I need to work on him some more. I think that like once I finished, I was so focused on the gifts, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think this will look really pretty and again, this is where I'm thinking, we were just talking about finishing before we started recording. I'm not sure if I'll do them. I've seen either little, like the little pillows or, flat mounted. I'm not sure what I'll do, but that's why, that's like a little more daunting to actually have to finish it after I finish stitching it, but it'll be good. I have a few others that I can't remember if I've showed these. I did buy a few others that I'm kind of excited to do this polar bear one. So I really like.
They're so charming.
Yeah, that's 2017. And I saw this one, someone, I won't remember who, but instead of stitching the little compass, she found like a little charm, which was really cute. Yeah. And then I like this one too. So we spend a lot of time in our cabinet in the northern Minnesota. So that's why I like a lot of these. I like with the snowshoes and the Cardinal. Sweet. And then this one is super cute too, the bunnies.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, they're fun. They're really fun. So that's that. And I don't think, honestly, I don't think I have that much progress. I absolutely love the this is the which stitch along. Totally blanking. Let me look at it because my mind is blanking. Stockings Were Hung by Tiny Modernist. Yes. So I think this weekend when I hopefully have some, like now that I have the gifts done, I'm going to go back to this one. I don't think there's much progress since the last time I showed it. And obviously you can see the full finished one is on, it's obviously she's released everything, but I really, of all the like mystery things I've done recently, this is one of my most favorites. Let's see if I can
this
get
one
it.
Is so cute.
Sorry, I can't really see, but
yeah. Oh my gosh, It looks so good. And so you've started the second clue, right?
Yeah, started. Yeah. Anyway, I really want to get working on this, but this is again when I need like my good light, and that's the nice thing with the ornaments on the 14 count paper. It's like I can take it with me. I don't need a good light.
Yeah.
It's more transportable than this one where I'm like, okay, for sure need my equipment. But
yes.
Anyway, that's that.
I'm excited just to have time to kind of stitch, which I haven't been able to do. So.
I know, I am too. And it's, I don't know, the nice thing about these ornament ones are they're just like, so nice and portable and quick.
Yeah.
And fun to do. And I'm just totally loving like the beads. So
I like, so you said you used the Cardinal ornament as a gift tag for your mother-in-law's gift. And that's such a great idea. It just made me think like if I were disciplined enough to start earlier to make so that you make a couple throughout the year.
That's right. Yeah,
so
I think that's my goal too.
Have them ready for the for the gifts as opposed to waiting until the last minute, which is what I'm usually doing.
Right. I know, cranking it out.
That's a great idea. I mean, I like that. So plan ahead.
And they just like, they just look so good. They're just like impactful. Or I don't know what that, just, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
They look good. What should we talk? Well, maybe I'll show my quilt.
Yeah, show your quilt.
I might need to stand up and see, and hopefully I don't screw too many things up here. Okay, so this is the, oh gosh, I'm gonna have blank on the name. So if I get it wrong, we'll put it in.
Yeah.
I think it was the North Pole sampler quilt along that Shabby Fabrics did, and it's now 3 years ago, I want to say. I did add this border because when the original one was just a white and then done, and I saw someone else had done this and I had plenty of extra fabric, so I just did a quick extra, what would this be, 1.5 inch maybe, square border. And then
did you worry about order of the fabric, or did you just,
and you can see like there's even ones that probably are not exactly the right side, I don't know. And then I love this candy cane binding. So that's what I'm working on. Let me show the back. The back fabric is super cute.
That's adorable. The whole project.
And then I sent it out to be quilted by a woman in Idaho, which we'll put in the comments because I cannot remember the name of it. I had asked in my local craft Facebook group if anyone had an idea for a quilter, and someone had recommended this lady, and she was amazing. She did such a good job and very reasonably priced, and really, really worth. I just really wanted it to be quilted nice, like nicely.
Yeah.
And so Margaret, when she was here this summer, gave me a little tutorial on, and so when I sent it out for quilting, she sewed on the nice thing is I just sent her whatever the yardage was, a yard of the binding. And then so she made the binding, which is kind of like my least favorite task.
Right.
And then she just did obviously the machine stitching, and now I'm just doing the hand stitching.
It looks so good.
So
I love that. So I think a striped binding like that, because if she cuts it on the bias, looks on an angle, and it looks so good.
I know, I am so happy with it. So I just need to have it with me at the TV and work on it. I'm really, really happy with it. So an actual finish, my finishing capabilities are not that great to actually finish things, but it's so nice to have something professionally quilted.
Yes, I'm jealous. So we did a mystery, quilt along. I mean, this was back when you were pregnant.
Yeah, 2010.
With Ellie. Yeah. So I've had that thing pinned, basted for it before Joshua was born. So 10 years. That thing has been basted in a closet for 10 years.
I know.
I need to pull it out and do it this year.
I know. I have some of those too. Like even we did, Ellie and I, my daughter and I did a couple things last year during like when we were really home a lot. Like a collage quilt and stuff, and they're put together, they're basted. I'm like, we just need to, and that one doesn't even require like hard quilting. It's like,
right.
Anyway, so
we gotta do it this year.
I know.
2022. We've gotta.
I have that goal for sure. And I have another quilt top. I have several that I have the mystery. Like I have more quilt tops that I need to finish. I did finish one. Again, like I feel like the last 2 years are like a time warp. So sometime during the pandemic, I finished one quilt top. So I just need to get that sent out to her. Yeah. I'm going to use the same lady. Cause at this point I'm just like, I need to just get the quilt tops done and send them out. And like, cause I think she charged me like $100. Maybe. Wow. Like, I'm like, that's totally worth it for me.
And it would be hours of your time.
Oh,
and no offense to your skills, but it would not turn out as.
I mean, she did some really, and I can't remember what, I mean, I just, it's kind of like, I just let her do whatever, but I just noticed the other day, I don't even know if I'll find it, but she did some cute little holly leaves somewhere.
Oh,
on the sides here. Yeah. On the side. I don't know if this will show up because it's on white. Big monster project, but it probably won't show up.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. With the berries.
Yeah. So anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fun fabric. It was really a fun project. So
I feel like you did that pretty quickly too. It seemed like
for a few months I stayed on track with the quilt along, and then I got behind, and then I cranked it out. It was fun.
Finishing anything in less than a year to me is an accomplishment.
Oh, totally. All right, knitting. I like what you're wearing. I like that color. Is that an amba?
No, This is the banana leaf shawl.
Oh, I don't know.
It's old. I mean, this is an old project.
Okay.
I did it in lace, Malabrigo lace. It's kind of it is very amba like, but and I don't know if you can see, but it's got little kind of stripes.
Cool.
For
yeah.
See, like garter and then the reverse garter.
Yep.
With the center thing, it's nice and long, but it's also not too, it's thick. Wide, I guess I should say.
Yeah. I love how you had it styled though.
Yeah. So Malabrigo lace was not expensive. It was super affordable. It is about the softest thing. It's almost like cashmere.
Wow. I'm going to check that out.
And it's light. So for me, lightweight, because it doesn't get super cold here. For you, you'd probably want something thicker, but I'm telling you, like, if you can knit something in Malabrigo lace, and it's just,
I love it. That color is gorgeous.
I do. I love it. I
want to do a green, Yeah, like that, I don't know, Kelly green or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
And it really, it's just, I love the color. So I always bring it out at Christmas time because it's
It's
green.
gorgeous. I love it.
And it was a fun pattern because it's not just strictly garter stitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do recommend this knit.
Cool.
I am doing a test knit. Hey, I see
There's
somebody back
Sally.
there. I'm doing a test knit that I haven't really had a chance. I haven't worked on too much, so I have to kind of buckle down on that in January. But
Okay.
I did
Is
finally.
it a
It's like a
shawl?
sweater. Actually, it's
Ooh.
a sweater with cables up the back.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's super pretty. I'm using stash yarn that I had, some of my favorites, a color that I
excited.
really loved. Yeah. So I've got to get on that, but I did block
It
my
looks so good.
shawl.
Wow, it looks amazing.
And you can see it really did open this up.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I put the piano, I consider them like the piano keys.
Piano keys, yeah.
Edge.
Oh, I love it, Margaret. It came out gorgeous. I absolutely love those colors.
It was super easy to block. On his video, he's like, I wouldn't pin it. I would just pull it out, stretch it out. And that's all I did. You can see the brioche opened up really nicely.
Yeah.
I laid it out.
I love that gold.
Yeah. I think my pink is a little too pink, a little too bubble gum.
I like it though. It's fun.
It is.
Really fun.
It's really whimsical. The whole thing with all these different, and these little stitches, these are my favorite, I think. These little nubbies.
I need to get back on that. I actually, when I was kind of packing and organizing to come up north, I was like, what's in this bag? And I was like, oh yeah, that project. It looks so good. That came out awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's a cute little project. Although I will tell you, when I was blocking it, I found a stitch that I dropped.
Oh.
So I had to
So you like
pick it back up. And then I think because it was in the border.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a woven end and I kind of like tied it back in.
I found a couple, I think we talked about this the last time we talked about that, is I found a couple other people who did a different, because I'm not totally sold on the piano key border.
Yeah.
But I saw a couple other people use one of the borders from his other shawls, and I think I'm going to do that. That kind of won me back over to.
It did look really pretty with that border.
I'm a long ways from that, so I don't need to plan for it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the piano keys are fine. Yeah. I think for me, the whole project, so I really loved the one we did.
Shawlography. I do too. Yes. That is, and I wear that one, like, I don't know. It just was like the colors, everything was awesome about it.
Yeah. This one, I don't dislike it, but I don't love it. It doesn't have the same draw, but there were so many fun things to work on in it. So I'm happy. I'm happy with it and I'll wear it, but I don't love it like I did the other one.
Yeah. I am so close. I thought I might be done with it to show, but I have like 2 more rows of my I Am Dragon.
Ooh.
And I finally stopped it at the end of a row this time. So hopefully I don't drop any stitches here, because that's kind of I tend to do that. So this is I Am Dragon by Alexandra Davidoff, I believe is the designer. And
oh my
God. It's a 3-color fade of hedgehog fibers, a fingering weight hedgehog. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't drop stitches, because I'll be so close if I. Anyway, and so it's just a few rows of garter, and then in each little scale, sorry, I'm so mad the lighting is bad, but each little scale is a bead. Yeah. So
love it.
The colors are not reading well. It's a real purpley. The beads are they're kind of iridescent, so they pick up, they kind of read whatever. I don't know. There's like purples and green. I don't know. It's fun. Anyway, I'm on the last couple rows.
Wow.
So I think I'll finish tonight.
So good.
It won't be blocked for her for Christmas, but it'll be done.
That's an accomplishment.
This is a huge accomplishment. I started the Thanksgiving before the pandemic, so that would be 19.
Yeah.
Wow. November of 19. So, and it's just been on it's kind of more of a I don't know what you call it, what, like a statement piece. Or, I don't know. Ellie's excited to wear it for her Dungeons and Dragons
Oh, that's so
playing.
cool.
So I will get that done. And then I'm also working. I actually, I'm working on another pair of socks, which I think which I finished one of them. And this is also Malabrigo, which it's a fingering, but it is so like you said, it's so soft. I wish the color was better to show up, but
I love it. I love that detail.
yeah. So this is the general pattern, like the general pattern I use is Easy Vanilla. Like I always get this wrong. Hold 1 minute. From the Unapologetic Knitter, it's my favorite vanilla socks. So that's the general. Like she just her instructions and how she like the pattern works, and they fit Ellie really well. And then I used, I just did this called French Twist, which is another. I'll put the name in the. I can't remember the pattern name, but that's just what I was just using for the.
I love it.
Details on this one, but yeah, they're really soft. Same thing like you were saying.
Ooh.
I wish the colors would come better. They're much brighter in person. Anyway, they're kind of Christmassy. It's pinks and greens and magentas and greens.
I love it.
So yeah,
very cool. When did you start that?
I started that. I think I'd started those. I was kind of on a sock binge or whatever over the summer. So I'd started, but then I had put it aside. So then I just finished the other one on the drive yesterday, and then started the second one. So I'll get those done hopefully this weekend too.
Cool.
And then I got to decide kind of what I want to. I mean, I have a lot of things started, but I also need it. Like, I love the Stephen West patterns, but they're much more like, I need one of like what I call my like brainless type.
Yeah.
I think I was going to start a Sosu pattern. Remember that Susanna Summer? Is it Susanna Summer?
Yeah.
Sosu. That one of her patterns, and again, next time we talk, I'll bring it out with the yarn that I originally got for the Laura Nelkin Mystery Knit Along.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like grays and stuff. So I might do that one. I don't know. I have a lot of things kitted up, but I'm not sure and a lot of things already started, a lot of whips that I should really work on. I don't know. Kind of feel like starting something. It's always like such an accomplishment to finish one of these monsters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
I've got to work on that knit or test knit that I'm doing. We sat down to watch a movie and I did like 2 rows and then I kind of still like zonked out.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I always kind of think about testing, but I'm like, I don't know if I don't think I have the can't get it done in time.
Well, when I said I would do it, I had like 3 months, and now 2 months have gone and I have a month left. So I better
crank it out.
Get to it. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Well, this is fun. I'm glad we got to catch up and see what everyone's working on, and hope everyone has a good holiday, those that celebrate. And it's just yesterday was the solstice, right? Yesterday was the solstice. So now finally
the 21st, Tuesday.
So 2 days. So finally getting a little bit longer, which for us makes a big difference. Every little bit of sunshine helps. So
yeah. I think when we meet next time, we should talk about what our crafting resolutions might be.
I think that's a good idea. Yes, I think that's a good idea. I actually was just thinking about that because I watched one, I can't remember her name, but whoever does the whip go for cross stitch, where like she does a kind of a bingo board.
Oh,
you put different goals on it. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do that or if I just kind of want to have a list of kind of, okay, here's what I want to work on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll for sure talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
I know one of my presents I'm getting, so I know that'll be on my want to do list.
Oh, really? Can we get like a little hint?
It's a memorabilia. Which I was not at all into. Like I've never been into, they've never been that attracted to me, but yeah, we'll talk about it next time. But yeah.
Okay, but you saw one and it jumped at you. That's kind of how I felt about the one that I started a gajillion years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
but I like working on all this Christmas stuff too. I mean, I also have the other thing I need to really go back to is the modern folk embroidery stitch along from this last year, which I really do like.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
kind
it's
of bummed now because when I started it at the beginning of the year, I wasn't stitching on linen. So I was started it on a 16 count Aida. Now I'm kind of bummed I didn't do it on a linen.
But it's looking beautiful.
I know.
on
And I'm
Aida.
so
It
like, there's part of
really
me that's
is.
like, should I? And then I see a couple other people that I love the 2 colors they picked, but I'm like, I mean, I'm not that far. I'm still in February, but there's still a significant amount of stitching that's done. So I'm like, I don't really want to start over.
And it looks beautiful. And honestly, I think when it's done, you're really not going to be able to tell, like,
Because it's basically full coverage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I know. I kind of went back to that. I was like, just keep going. So I do want to bring that out. And then the other one anyway, we'll talk more about it. But the other one I want to bring out is the Winter Quaker from, that was a stitch along this past year, which I didn't end up, well, I kept restarting it because I kept hating my fabric. Now I think I have the right fabric. So I really want to work on that for the winter.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that next time.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Talk about our stitching or crafting resolutions.
Yes. So we have homework done. I guess we got to figure out what they are.
Exactly. Anyway, okay, good to talk to you. Good to catch up. And we'll look forward to seeing everyone next time.
Yes. And Happy New Year, everybody. Be safe.
Yes, Happy New Year.